Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 294. My body is a wholly neutral thing. I am a son of God. And can I be another thing as well? Did God create the mortal and corruptible? What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? And yet a neutral thing does not see death, for thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use, and afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick, nor old, nor hurt. It is but functionless, unneeded, and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today, of service for a while and fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, and then to be replaced for greater good. We have to come to the place at some point in this journey that we know that we're pure energy. We exist in the mind of God as pure consciousness. We are being imagined by God. We're a thought in the mind of God, an idea in the mind of God. Therefore, what we are in quantum physics is telling us is everything is made of energy. At the root of our atoms is nothing but energy. It's space that vibrates, that moves. So if we get comfortable with accepting that, of course, that means that we are letting go of our belief that we're a body. Our identification with a separate sense of self begins to dissolve. And as we accept that we are energy, then we begin to command the energy. And as we begin to command that energy, because we now are in alignment with the truth of who we are, our wellness is the receiving of the pure healed energy that is what God created. But our decision to think against God, to block God's truth, is what activates the density, the pockets of unexpressed emotion. So that emotion, that energy that does not get put into motion, gets suppressed and forms the density of the body because we're believing that that's what we are. I am sure by now you know that your thoughts are so powerful. And this is what we're being trained, is to think with God and not with the ego, to think the thoughts that are true and will always be true. So that when we get comfortable with the fact that we are non-physical energy, we will be able to use this body as a teaching device, a communication device that extends love instead of fear, because we will look for love everywhere instead of for fear. We will see with the holy eyes of the Creator within instead of with the ego's eyes that have us focus on things out there that are hurtful, that are judged, that are shameful, that are totally, completely distorted. But for us to be able to enjoy this physical body, we need to make peace with what it is. It's energy that has coalesced because our mind wants to have a physical expression. God wants to experience its total and complete individuation through each and every one of us. And our acceptance that we are a point by which God expresses itself is what allows us to receive what God is. God is happiness in motion. God is love in motion. God is light in motion. God is goodness. So when we accept all of this for ourselves, then we have let go the stories that I'm separate, that I'm unworthy, that I'm not lovable, that I got to do something to become somebody. All of those thoughts, as they appear in our mind, those are the thoughts that we're learning to let go of because they're not true. And then you enjoy your body. It becomes the experience of health, of vitality, of youthing. And then you can be out in the world being a light, a beacon that others can say, I know you used to be depressed. How are you so happy now? And then you can say, well, I learned about miracles. And they might say, where did you hear about this? And you can say, from a course that taught me to train my mind so that I could be happy, because that's my birthright. Can you imagine what a cool conversation that would be? Let's go to paragraph 2. My body, Father, cannot be your son. And what is not created cannot be sinful nor sinless, neither good nor bad. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made. Let us use this body to communicate that we are free from the mind of the ego, that we are totally here capable of communicating God's greatest plan, which is that we're all one, that we're all united, and we're here through compassion, collaboration, cooperation. We truly can create heaven on earth. We can have that experience because heaven on earth is already created. We just have to allow ourselves to experience it by no longer opposing the will of God. This is so beautiful. My body is a wholly neutral thing. Let me not make it good or bad. And then it's just a matter of God, what would you have me do? Isn't this wonderful? Thank you for letting me share these lessons with you. I just absolutely love these lessons. They have transformed my life, and I hope that you're beginning to experience that transformation also. And if you haven't, give yourself permission to receive these as truth, because if you receive these words as truth, you're planting the seeds that are going to begin to blossom, and your awakening is sure. If you have gone so deep in this course and you already feel that, thank you for listening to these lessons again, because this is how I keep my mind fresh, is by taking in this truth on a regular basis. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.